Right, so today we are back for more My Strange Addictions, and I'm joined by Cam Kirkham again.
This is always my favourite time of the week, mate.
So remember last time out, we looked at sort of like a compilation?
Yes.
And we got introduced to like some of the craziest My Strange Addictions ever.
Yes.
Well, at the end of the video, we said that if people wanted us to, we can watch the full episodes of some of them. And I found what I think is the craziest episode of them all, the guy with this car. But also, there's been a follow-up video, and it is an emotional roller coaster.
Wait, am I going to cry?
I think so. I genuinely think. If you are remotely empathetic, I think you're going to shed a tear.
Oh, we're fine then.
It's going to start off and we're going to get the full story, which is, like I say, absolutely insane, but ending with an update video that just is a real tearjerker.
Oh my god.
So should we just get straight into it?
What are you trying to do to us?
I want you to cry on camera. That's what I want.
Okay. Won't be the first time.
My name is Nathaniel. I'm 27 years old. And I'm in a serious relationship with my car.
So this we've seen already. We can kind of we won't spend too much time going over the stuff we've already seen.
Yeah, this guy looks like he gets on the bus for free.
Oh! But this man loves his car.
Oh, I was just getting the lube ready.
Right, I'll re-hit play.
Morning, baby. My handsome man.
Oh yeah, and it was a guy. It was a male car.
It was, yeah. Which is fine.
Yeah, we've gone from geek love to gay car love. Sweet.
We don't hate on anyone here.
Nathaniel is in a committed relationship with a car that he's named Chase.
Oh yeah, Chase.
It was love at first sight. His body and then his interior and everything just together just seemed to fit. And I just felt an instant connection.
There's more ominous music in this one than I swear remembering last time. It seemed quite upbeat last time. This is quite like...
Yeah,
they put serial killer background music on this one.
It makes it 10 times worse when he still put that clip in where he's going like this.
Yeah. Just dragging his finger over the shiny exterior.
Yeah, he's like long legs.
Yeah.
I find this part of him the most sexy just because of the subtle lines and curves. I'll give him a kiss here. And just kind of caress him down the side.
Relatable, to be fair. He appreciates a good curve.
He does. This is basically just your average Discord mod, isn't it?
Do you think people do this with their computers?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure.
My shiny new monitor. Just lightly kissing it.
You've got to christen it somehow.
My initial reaction was, I was kind of shocked. It was kind of weird because it was just hard to understand.
To be fair, right, imagine you moved in with someone and they do this. I feel like I'd be like, you know what, I'm just going to go to the next place and right move.
Yeah.
I don't want to get involved in this.
Yeah, they must be very, very long-term friends for her to be like, I'm still going to live with this guy.
Definitely.
Oh, there's a proper name for it. Objectophilia is when a person develops a strong emotional and sexual relationship with an inanimate object. Roller coaster and elevator in the Eiffel Tower.
Sorry, right? That's just public humiliation, being in love with the Eiffel Tower. Like, what?
I think they're like the gods among these people, because this guy rocks up in this crap little shiny red car. And the other person's like, see the Eiffel Tower, that's mine. That's my partner. And he's like, oh.
Yeah.
This is so embarrassing. He's getting mogged massively.
Honestly, I don't know why I feel the way I do.
Okay, I'm assuming you haven't got this thing, but if you had to pick one inanimate object to fall in love with, I can't remember whether I've seen it on YouTube or whether it was just a story I heard. I think she was a woman who married a train station.
How can the train station consent?
I don't know. Yeah, lots of legal issues involved in this in general, really.
Do you know what? If I was going to be in love with an object, I probably would pick my air conditioning unit because it can keep me warm when I'm cold and it can keep me cold when I'm warm. Like it's given me a little bit back.
He's just got an air conditioning unit and he spent about half an hour before we recorded saying how much he loves it.
You should see the specs of it. It's fantastic.
I've got the exact same. Moving into a place with an air conditioning unit. I would agree with that, except for mine's kind of ugly. I would go with a marble chessboard. The smoothness. When I first ran my hands down a marble chessboard.
What?
And you look at it and it's all shiny, and marble's such a great stone. Are
you sure you're okay to drive?
You know what? I'm starting to wonder whether I've got one of these things.
Yeah, maybe.
Objectophilia.
Oh, let me take your queen.
Might get a test.
We always have such a good time together. He likes a lot of the same music I do.
How do you know? How could you possibly know that?
Are you putting on like Frederick and he's going, oh no, not that one, mate.
Yeah, no. The hazard lights come on, it's like stinker.
We have a favorite song. It's Can't Fight This Feeling by REO Speedwagon.
Do you know when he like presses the horn? Is that when the... Cause horny. That's terrible. That's not. No, that's not. Let's not. No, let's go home.
Hey, very good. We got our first pun.
Sorry.
It would be kind of creepy if it was like a haunted car and like he'd play a song and the car would just skip it.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine?
I wonder if his favourite, like, you know, cosplay is, you know, Kit in Knight Rider. Have you seen it with David Hasselhoff where the car speaks?
No.
I'm seeing like the older one here.
I'm getting it up. Oh yeah.
It like the car
I know
speaks.
the car.
Like that was the like.
Oh.
I wonder if that was like his favourite kind of cosplay kind of.
Oh, and that sort of like triggered it when he was growing up.
Yeah.
Maybe, because they said that it developed in his teenage years, but they didn't say whether something caused it or whether it was natural. Wow. This is some serious investigative journalism here.
How you buy something for your fiance or your wife.
Wait, that's not it, is it? Oh no, that's silver.
I think that's a Lambo.
The car lovers are going to hate me for that. You were saying before you're a car lover, and they're going to be like, how did you think they were the same?
Usually for his birthday, I try to do something special for him too.
Do you think those toys are special toys?
Oh, why would you even bring that up?
When it's a bit too cold outside.
Let's keep each other warm, guys.
Yeah.
What's he going to do for its birthday? Is he going to put like super unleaded in it instead of just normal unleaded? Like treat it?
Usually for his birthday, I try to do something special for him too. The favorite date would be going to the lookout area.
Oh, you know what he's doing in that lookout area. There are just sort of like college kids around him in like the classic movie thing, like hooking up in the cars, and then he's just sat there by himself looking over the city just...
Do you know if he brings like a girl into his car for the first time, his car's basically a cook at that point, isn't it?
Oh my god.
Like how would that work? How are you going to explain to the car that like you're bringing...
Do you think he has human relationships alongside it? I think him and this car might be exclusive, you know?
Yeah, I don't think they're polyamorous.
Yeah. And also, you say girls, but this is a male car, so maybe he's...
Sorry, yeah, it's very true, very true.
I mean, you can like both cars and humans.
We have our times when we get sexual.
Oh!
Does that feel good?
Oh, no!
Handsome man.
Oh!
No, sorry, no.
Oh, it's too much. It's too much.
What are you making me watch?
Oh, it's so odd.
Why did he turn on that voice?
Does that feel good?
Oh, do you think he gets an extra girthy steering wheel imported as well? Oh, yeah, nice and thick.
Oh, mate.
It's a ribbed one for his pleasure. Look, you can see.
That's not where you sit.
And as I like to lean over his fender and across his hood and do little things like that. And
sometimes I peel the hood back. Am I right, guys?
Oh, why? Like, oh, God, it's... Oh, dear.
and rub against him like that.
Rub against him.
Sorry. Surely this puts your insurance up.
Yeah.
Like you've got to put this on the form. Like, yeah, I am kind of in love with the car.
I can't lie. If I'm an insurance broker, I'm thinking this guy is never going to let any harm come to this car.
Very true. That is actually true.
He's going to look after it better than most people will their car. You just be like, we do not cover any form of stains.
He really likes that.
Does he?
It's very special to make love to Chase.
Love you.
Make love it. Okay. I don't know whether... I'm trying to be open-minded.
Why is it wet?
Why is it wet? It hasn't rained here in a very long time, Cam. That ain't rainwater.
I am worried for my friend because it's not normal, and you may have people that don't understand and make fun of you.
You may have people. Of course you're going to have people. This makes no sense. It's like we were saying last time. It's not harming anyone. So you're not sitting there being like, this freak needs to be locked up. But at the same time...
It's just the way that he sits, like, underneath the car. It's really creepy.
Yeah, the music just doesn't help as well. If this was upbeat, cheery music, we'd probably feel a lot better about it.
Yeah, maybe.
But we are slaves to the musical tone.
Yeah.
Nathaniel's so attached to Chase, he rarely lets anyone else drive him, and never lets Chase out of his sight for more than 24 hours.
Yeah, he doesn't share. There we go.
I mean, a little bit of a toxic boyfriend. Like, you know, they're allowed to do their own thing in a relationship.
True, bit controlling.
Yeah, very controlling, if you ask me.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of red flags here.
There have been times it brought tears to my eyes because I wasn't with him at work. His picture's on my desk.
That is silly.
If something were ever to happen to Chase, my heart would just stop.
This is what I'm worrying, because I actually have no idea what the update is like, but watching him get emotional at this, I fear, like, can you imagine if the car gets in a crash or it gets towed?
Wait, but you said I'm gonna cry, so I feel like it could possibly happen.
I just have to gather myself here. I'm sorry.
Even just thinking about it, he's getting emotional.
Nathaniel's roommate Kim is one of the few people who know the full extent of his love life.
Do you think he sat there and was like, not enough people know about this, I need to broadcast it to the world?
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, surely he's got to have been paid a lot of money to do this. Yeah. Because why would he tell everyone?
Yeah,
it's almost like he wants people to take the piss out of him.
Yeah, if you know, it's like they was saying, like, people aren't going to understand, people are going to cook him for it. This is surely a thing you keep private.
Exactly, it's so strange.
Nathaniel's biggest fear is how his relationship could affect his career as a customer service technician.
I'm kind of annoyed that they went on to something completely different, because I want them to flesh it out and be like, why exactly is he doing this show? But maybe TLC don't want people being like, oh, they get paid this amount, you know?
Yeah.
I always think that with 90 Day Fiancé, like when you're crying, you're getting cheated on camera, like this is so embarrassing, you're in a toxic, abusive relationship, all this kind of stuff. And you're just, a camera crew has just stood there watching, like, why are you doing it? Like,
Isn't that weird?
Whatever they're paying you, it just can't be enough.
It's just not worth it.
I mean, if everybody found out, I'd be worried that it may affect my job. But I love him to death. I wouldn't trade him for the world.
Good night, baby.
The thing is as well, like, I don't know how safe this guy's, like, neighbourhood is, but if there was someone that just wanted to take the piss, imagine just stealing this guy's car.
Oh my goodness, that'd basically be like kidnapping. It'd be like someone turning up at your house and just stealing your wife.
Yeah. Or just, all you need to do to piss this guy off is just, like, unlock the car and just do that to the gear stick.
No! Oh my god, that's...
Don't clip that up, please.
That's terrible.
Don't know why I acted that out.
27-year-old Nathaniel.
They show this clip way too much of him underneath just necking them with it. Too much tongue.
has been in an intimate relationship with his car, Chase, for nearly 5 years.
5 years
His roommate,
as well.
Kim, is one of the few people who knows the truth.
What does Kim know? They keep saying Kim knows the truth, but they don't. They're not telling us. They're just going, Kim knows. Just telling you. Kim.
I mean, if she knows lots and she's like, he needs help, you know something's seriously wrong.
I know.
How's Chase doing? Is he running good?
Yeah, he's actually running really good.
Just filled her up to date, if you know what I mean.
No! Oh.
When I told him I'll always accept you as a friend, but not everybody in this world is the same. He doesn't know what the people are going to say.
Yeah, it's like, do you think he fully gets the cravings? Like, you know, when we picture a nice woman, you're just like, oh man, do you think he lies there at night like, oh, it's been a while, and his mind is just racing with ideas of him just dry humping his car?
Maybe. He has to go out just in the middle of the night, and he's like, oh, I just need a quickie, just...
Little quickie.
I was just kind of interested if you'd be willing to see a therapist. When people make fun of you, maybe this therapist can help you deal with the other people that think that you shouldn't be like this.
Do you think that's actually what she's thinking? Or do you think she's like hoping that the therapist can essentially like say there's something wrong here, you shouldn't be in love with cars? And
yeah, I think it's the latter. Yeah. Strangely, I would actually like to see a podcast with this guy and like somebody really deep in.
Yeah.
And just kind of like, I'm actually interested to see how we got to this point.
Yeah, me too. Like a proper deep dive, like a proper psychologist or something.
Yeah.
They've kept their romance a secret from most people. But today, Nathaniel has decided to reveal everything to his father.
Oh, this is going to be a seriously tough watch.
Oh my God.
He's basically having a hot, sexy, soapy shower. When I think of my future wife, actually, I'm not going to say it.
Oh, we all know what you're thinking.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a classic thing. Oh, goodness. And he's there. His dad's walking in on him, giving his husband, a soapy hot shower.
I feel like we're intruding here.
Nathaniel asked me to come up here. Basically, he had something that he wanted to tell me. I don't know exactly what it's about, but I'd like to know.
Especially having this conversation on camera.
Yeah, again, I just hope he asked for a lot of money for this. He probably asked for enough for like a tighter exhaust pipe or something.
Mate!
Yeah, it's something pretty important I want to talk to you about.
All right.
It's got to design a vagina.
Oh my God, that would be exhausting. Having sex with that. Yeah. Pun number 2 of the video, let's go.
It's free, this content.
I'm just going to come out and say it, I guess. I'm in an intimate relationship with Chase. Sexually and emotionally.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Just not leave and never speak to him again.
Yeah, just like, okay.
With your car.
Yes.
And sexually with your car.
Yes.
It's your car.
Yes.
How does How does that work?
No, why would you ask that? You don't want to know, surely.
You don't want to know, just nod and leave.
I mean, why does he need to know, really? Unless there's some big life development coming.
I feel like he's like, you know, your father, you always want to be like understanding of your kids, but I feel like everyone, even his work friends, are going to be like, you know, Darren's son just like fucks his car.
Yeah.
Like, they're all going to be talking about this.
And it's one thing wanting to understand about the relationship and about the love, and another about logistically how the intimacy works. Why has he asked that straight away?
Sometimes I feel like we're a little bit too understanding.
Yeah.
Where some things are just like wrong.
Well, we were saying, like, I can't remember what video it was, like, absolutely ages ago, where we were like, what happens if, like, in 10 years, this thing is completely normalised? Like, there's a societal, and then we look back and we're, like, getting full-blown cancelled.
Yeah.
Because everyone's like,
they were saying it was weird and that the dad should be ashamed and that he shouldn't tell people on camera.
Oh, that's scary, actually.
I'd be like, this is exactly what they used to say about people in the 80s that were in same-sex relationships, and you're just the modern version of them on the wrong side of history.
Oh, no.
But people can change, opinions can change, maybe.
But this one, I feel like I'm always going to stick to this opinion.
Well, you're saying that until you're going to be crying your eyes out in about 5-10 minutes' time.
How can you have sex with a car?
Mainly it's just a lot of just rubbing up against him.
Okay.
He regretted asking that straight away.
Yeah, I know. And it involves masturbating as well.
Okay. So you rub up against it, or, I mean, I guess, like right now, does this turn you on?
He's asking too many questions. Why does he care?
Yeah, he's like writing stuff down. Like, why have you got a notepad?
I'm like, right, I got the point, I got the idea. Unless, did you ever watch the Netflix series Monster on Jeffrey Dahmer?
Yeah.
And the dad had, like, his own desire to kill people and eat people, that kind of stuff. And he's like, don't worry, son, I actually kind of get it. I've got these desires too.
Are you seeing, like, possible incestual threesome going on here?
No, not that they do it together. That it might be a genetic thing, and the dad could be like, I've always had these feelings and I didn't know what to do about it, and now he's like learning, and he's like,
oh, okay, yeah, right, okay.
And he's gonna go home and be like, me and my Chevy.
You could be onto something here.
Does this turn you on?
Yes.
Even, like, you know, I don't know what it's like for you, like, your relationship with your parents, but talking about masturbation and just that kind of thing is awkward anyway. And with it being with your car, it's just another level.
Yeah, it's too much.
It's hard to comprehend him sitting in a car somewhere and masturbating to it or with it.
You don't need to comprehend it. You do not need to comprehend it. You don't need to think about it.
Oh my God.
It's disbelief, but at the same time, he's my son. Was it because of the divorce between me and your mom that did any of this?
I feel like that may have played a small part in it.
Dan, there we go. That's what we're saying. Childhood trauma.
Yes, we've got a little olive branch here to work with.
Yeah, we've got a sneaking... Okay.
It wasn't your fault and it wasn't Mom's fault. We just couldn't spend a lot of time. Sorry that I had to spring this on you.
I mean, I don't condemn you over it. I just don't understand. That's my biggest thing.
That's the most reasonable, valid reaction ever.
Yeah, that's the best he probably could have hoped for.
Yeah, that's basically what we're saying as well. Like, you know,
we
don't condemn him to prison or hell or anything. We're just like, just don't really understand this.
Yeah.
Also, TMI, too much information on many parts.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
My dad actually reacted a lot better than I'd hoped. I know he has his doubts as far as he doesn't quite understand everything, but I'm actually happy with my life, and I don't see a need to change.
Yeah, I mean, if he's happy and he's just chilling. But I mean, you do worry that, like, you know, is it going to be enough for him? Because he's never going to have that companionship of, like...
Yeah, I know.
But maybe who is it for us to say? Is he emotionally fulfilled?
At least they can't cheat on him.
Yeah, exactly. Like, there are so many human relationships that, like, he could feel so much worse in, that are toxic and evil and abusive and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, maybe he's missing out on a little big spoon, little spoon at night. But
yeah, maybe he's we're the idiots.
Yeah, maybe.
You never know.
Nathaniel's father is worried how his unusual romance will affect his life, and convinced Nathaniel to see a therapist.
Oh, we're getting this on camera.
Yeah, this is going to be so interesting. Wow, I'm so glad they did this.
Tell me what brings you in to see me today.
Well, I'm in an intimate relationship with my car Chase.
Okay.
Emotionally and sexually.
Okay.
This is such a stereotypical, like, therapist room, though, just with one lamp and the way that they're sitting.
Yeah, it's quite intimidating as well. This does not look natural. They're very close.
I know.
I think it's probably just a camera set out there, isn't it?
You feel like you guys are a couple?
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Very strongly.
Okay. So I'd love to meet Chase if that's okay.
Sure.
Okay, good. Let's go.
Okay.
He just doesn't know what to say because he's like, bro, we have not covered this in school before. Like, when I did my degree, I did a PhD. We have never covered anything like this.
This was not in the textbook.
So how does it feel when other people ride in Chase with you?
I just always think in my mind, I hope they don't do anything to hurt him.
Oh, that's very sweet. That's very sweet. I thought he was going to go, I was thinking, you know, it's cheating or anything like that, but...
We worry that he's going to lose friends, he's going to lose a support network, that he could even lose his job because he's socially not acceptable.
It does seem like this is filmed in one of those... Did it say what state it was at the beginning?
It might have. I didn't catch it, though.
I don't think we know. It does seem like one of these, like, really quiet places where, like, there's not that many people around. Like, I can't imagine he has a big friendship group.
Yeah.
He's got the housemate and his dad, and that's probably his entire social group. So, given they're both accepting, if that's the biggest worry, maybe it could be worse.
Have you ever had a girlfriend or a boyfriend?
I've had girlfriends in the past, yeah, and it's always been hard. It's never worked out, I guess, because of that piece of me. Is still attached to cars.
So he has had girlfriends.
So have they, like, again, I don't know whether this attributes to it, but if they really hurt him and, like, now he's just had so many bad breakups, he's like, I can't do this anymore.
Maybe, yeah, like I'm done with human. Not only am I done with women, I'm done with humans.
Yeah.
And being like, they've got to be non-human, non-female.
Exactly, like he's it's not even like he was in a relationship with boys, so why has he gone to a boy car?
Yeah.
There's essentially heterosexual and homosexual, and then there's what we call a objectum sexual, that people have a desire for relationships with objects.
Wow, he actually just straight up did know about it. That's so interesting.
A lot of people's reaction is going to be that this is perverted.
I think that's what makes me hesitant to tell people.
Well, I think it's really important for you to begin thinking, okay, how are you going to deal with these situations?
Wow, he's fully gone in there just being like, this is a part of who you are, let's accept it and let's go, how do we deal with the consequences? Because I wonder if that does sound a bit like he's open to a relationship with a woman and the car just plays a part in it.
Oh yeah, but if you were the woman though, you'd always be like, is he would you feel comfortable if your partner was also shagging their car?
I don't know, I think you've got to be open to your partner and inanimate objects really in the modern world. The partner says, hey, this inanimate... Yeah, exactly. What's the difference?
I don't know.
What is the difference?
Nothing really.
No. This is a bit more intimidating because it's absolutely massive. If you're like, look, as long as they're not replacing me and they just add to the fun.
I mean, all cars are going to be electric soon, so like they're both...
Yeah, he can even get a vibration mode. 10 different speeds and intensities on the hood of his car.
Oh my god. Can't wait to get me love honey car.
I feel I'm gonna have to face those situations where people are making fun, and I'll try to deal with those the best as I can as they come. But I don't want to make any changes. I feel a long, happy relationship with Chase, and I'm very proud of that.
We are kind of the people that he's talking about here.
We are. We're the haters.
We're the people that he's like, I'm going to have to accept it. And I can almost imagine him watching this video and being like...
You think?
Not that he actually would, but like, as I'm starting to say stuff, I'm like, if he was actually just sat there beside me, what would I actually be saying? And would it be different, you know?
I think if he was my friend, and he was really, like, he really liked his car or whatever, I think I would just be like, okay, mate, that's literally fine.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind. But it's just the fact that he's put this on video, I feel like he's well within the rights to comment on it.
Yeah. Also, it's such British thing, like, if any of us had any of us have weird quirks, like, we get cooked for it in our friendship groups anyway.
Oh, yeah.
It's like such a British thing, so I think you'd be like, listen, mate, I love and understand it, but, you know, it's a bit weird, so I'm going to cook you for it.
Oh, yeah, he has to be open to, like, jokes.
Yeah. Yeah, if you put yourself out there, like, we make videos, like, we get clowned on. I get roasted in the comment section. We spoke about that in a couple of videos ago. It's just something you got to accept. So, hope the paycheck was good, but I like the way he's taking it, I can't lie.
I'd say we probably started the sexual part about a year after we met. It just...
Oh, it's like every time that... Why do they keep showing that clip?
He's a good man. He waited until a year. He waited until he knew he was sure.
Oh, yeah.
The first time we ever got intimate was when I was at home, and it was late at night, I guess. It was pretty dark outside, and it was really special.
And so now we've got the follow-up video because they've basically come to speak to him like a long time later to find out what's happened. And again, this is the one that apparently is a real tearjerker.
Oh no, seriously, mate, I cry at like anything, so I will tear up if this is actually emotional.
Get the tissues out for whichever way this one goes, Cam. Because they found him and done a follow-up 10 years later to see where he is now.
My name's Nathaniel. I live in a small rural town in Texas.
Wow.
Oh, he's got a man bun number now.
He sounds identical, but yeah, he looks very different.
He does.
And when you last saw me a decade ago, I was in an intimate relationship with my car Chase.
Is that like past tense?
It sounded past tense.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, Chase is no longer part of my life.
No!
Oh no!
No! Chase was involved in a serious accident during a routine checkup 4 years ago.
Wait, what? Like, it's like as if he was getting its MOT and then...
I think so. So 6 years after we saw him, Chase was in a serious accident. It got smashed up.
Guys, hug your loved ones. You never know when they're not going to be here.
I still think about it a lot, and it breaks my heart he's not here. I felt like he deserved better.
No!
So this is where I keep a lot of Chase's mementos.
Oh, he's got a little shrine for Chase.
No, because this, like, whether you think it's weird or not, the guy actually was in love with his car. Like, this'll be, like, genuinely, like, his partner.
You can tell this isn't acting. Like, the first stuff he could have been like, I'm putting on a show for TLC, but there's some emotion in his voice here.
The bedroom is just a special place, and I felt like that was the perfect place for him, and nice to have him close to me.
Mate, look at the way he's standing on the side of the bed like this. Like, he's, like, really nervous. This is horrible.
Is that his bed as well? Does he sleep under, like, Chase duvets with a Chase hood as the bed head?
Oh.
So the blanket's special to me because it's got a lot of his good pictures on it. Just cute stuff.
But it's good pictures as well. Like, he looks so cute in this one.
Just cute stuff like his bath and a...
Ah! Oh no! Oh no, it's soap. It's soap. It's soap.
I was literally about to say, do you think he's got, like, raunchy ones for, like, his wank bag?
Yeah. Yes, he's got a soapy, shiny one.
God, wow. He must have really been blocked up.
Crikey, he has kicked that thing.
You look back and you just don't realize the things you take for granted until it's too late.
No! It's so sad.
Oh, no. This is actually really sad.
Until it's too late. He's fully mourning it. Oh, man. That voice crack is hard to listen to.
And so...
Oh, mate. Oh, no, I actually feel really bad for him. Like, the fact this is an actual human and he's, like, really up... Oh,
I would just want to give him a little hug.
I know.
Make sure there's no engine oil on his hands or anything, but...
Could they not have fixed Chase?
That's what I was thinking. Like, why not repair him? It's a bit like the Ship of Theseus kind of thing all over again, though. Like, if you replace the bonnet and the windshield and the steering wheel and everything that cracked, like, is it still Chase anymore?
Yeah, is it really?
I just would change, I guess, the way things happened or to try to do something different, I guess, to keep him here in my life.
Oh, and he's got regrets.
Oh, stop it.
This is so sad. I'm all of a sudden, I'm team this guy and Chase.
I feel so bad for ever taking the piss.
Yeah, poor Nathaniel. It was real the whole time. It was real. It was true love. I wonder if he's got a partner now. The silence.
So what? He was in the relationship for 5 years when we first saw him, and then 6 years later there was a crash. So he was in a relationship with this thing for 11 years.
That's like a soulmate right there.
That's longer than like a lot of relationships, like even a few years into marriage. That is crazy. Oh my goodness. Happy birthday, Chase.
I still think about Chase every day, but I moved on. I was looking for new vehicles.
Oh, yeah.
My baby girl online.
Oh, once you go black, you never go back. He's got a black car now.
I love Lex with all my heart. Thank you for all you do for me.
Lex. It's another dude.
Is it Lex, did he say?
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like Lex is a rebound. I don't know how much like Lex really like appeals to him.
That's true. Do you think Lex knows about the duvet sheets and knows about the little folder of all the hot soapy pics?
No, because like if I get in a relationship with someone...
Was that you getting emotional?
Because... That's just me every day, unfortunately. If like I was seeing someone and like, how would you feel if Well, it's their partner that's died, but they're the bed sheets and they're... I don't know if he's ready to move on yet, is what I'm trying to say.
If I get into a relationship with someone and their bed sheets have their ex on it and they've got a little folder of photos with it, I'm like, come on now.
Let the past go.
Well, that was... it was emotional. It was an emotional roller coaster.
That was a great video.
And we've had some character development. We've gone from being like, this is so funny and weird, to being like...
Man, he really truly was in love.
I feel sad now, mate.
And if you guys truly love this channel, please make sure you're subscribed, like the video, comment what you thought. Go check out Cam's channels. They're in the links in the description. And most of all, thanks for watching.
4,000 likes in Arthur Hockey's car.
No! Nice, that's a banger way to end.